Let's take a look at the latest COVID numbers here in Indiana. The state reported another huge number of cases, 3,700 new cases. The average number each day continues to climb across the state. You can see that rise here when you look at the dotted line showing the 7-day average. We'll get another update on those numbers statewide later today at noon. And starting today, Indiana's largest healthcare system is now requiring all of its doctors, nurses, and staff to be fully vaccinated against COVID.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. IU Health says those who choose not to get vaccinated will lose their jobs. And Karen Campbell has been following this story and has the reaction from one group representing Indiana healthcare workers.
This week, 97% of IU Health employees have been vaccinated against COVID-19. That's according to an IU Health spokesperson. Starting Wednesday, for those who are not, they will be placed on a 2-week unpaid suspension. During that time, health leaders say they will be allowed to return to work if they provide proof of a partial or full vaccination. But some say they should have the right to choose.
You should always be able to have a choice what happens, with your body.
Ashley Grogg is a registered nurse and the founder and director of Hoosiers for Medical Liberty. Its board and members are diverse and includes those who have received vaccines and others who have not. They educate people on medical and religious exemptions.
Before you are terminated, you must appeal. You must notify them that they are violating your rights.
IU Health said employees will be allowed to apply for a deferral or exemption from the vaccine based on medical or religious reasons. Those applications will be reviewed on an individual basis. Health officials say many of the employees who are not vaccinated are not clinical or frontline healthcare workers, and leaders say they are working to hire for positions in those areas.
I couldn't imagine being in a situation where I was forced to choose between the loss of bodily autonomy and my right to religious beliefs or my employment and feeding my family.
This vaccine mandate isn't just for those at IU Health. Community Health is requiring all of its employees to be fully vaccinated by September 15th. Eskenazi has a deadline of September 20th, and employees of Ascension St. Vincent must be vaccinated by November 12th.
And IPS says it's making some big changes with COVID in their classrooms starting next week.
They're trying to reduce the spread of COVID and keep kids learning in the classroom. So starting September 8th, close contacts will be anyone who spent 15 minutes or more within 3 feet of a person who tested positive. Lunchtime is also changing. Some K-8 students will eat in classrooms, the gym, or outside. Limit the number of kids in the cafeteria. Now, parents, guardians, and volunteers can only go into the building if they schedule an appointment. Also, in-person field trips will be canceled through October 8th. You can take a closer look at all these changes made by IPS. Plus, get the latest COVID-19 information anytime at WTHR.com/coronavirus.